The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time.
Oh, he's got some space. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Catch in the middle, it's West. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Looking everywhere for room. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the ground game. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Hilltoppers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
From the gun, running back on the move. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Epps. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. The incomplete. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henry. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this second and short. Rides the back and leaves it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. And the Hilltoppers in a good spot here with second and short. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Myers. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Myers. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Hilltoppers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's knocked down, but one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at half.
He unleashes a long one. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to...
24, and the Western Kentucky offense will take over 1st and 10.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. Finds his back in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
He's going to let it go. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Makes the catch. It's Williams. There he goes. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. And someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And the incomplete pass. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's West. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's batted away. They'll run it from the gun. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Myers. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
It's incomplete. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Myers. Pulls out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bearcats will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's high. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Houston Cougars offense takes the field for the first time today. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical Tony setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Right on the money. Gets it inside the 10. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Cougars are marching down the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. The screen, he can go. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Sims. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bearcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To throw, it's Sims. Gets it out fast. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. The give to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cougars need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You've got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll give it to Johnson. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Oh, a lot of space.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he's loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw at Sims. Got it set up on the outside. Wide open spaces. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd.
They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
First down for the offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Makes the grab. Can't get him to the ground. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Sam Houston is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by just 4 to...
It's a seam wide open! And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. Receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bearcats have this offense rolling. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the deep.
Turning on the Jets. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Relentless this tough running gets it down to the 4. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Snagged in the middle. It's Nakua. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Simmons. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it. 1st down and more. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defense.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, looking to pass. The throw to the outside. He's not going to... Stopped short on 4th down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So first down will open up the final period. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Cougars. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Floating away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Give to the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it. Going for the big play. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The handoff to Johnson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on third down. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Here's a heat. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Wow, you just don't see that a lot. Pass interference negating a pick 6. What a costly penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Bearcats. And once he found open space, the fans might as well. sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. Give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks.
To running room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away, and he's able to make a big-time play.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Bearcats are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was
turning it on. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got the quick pass. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. The give to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats!
I love fullbacks. They do such a good job. They're so unselfish. And I love when you throw the ball near the goal line. Everybody knows it's coming. All the beef in the game. Give him the football. He does the rest. Reward the big fella for all his hard work.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit.
He's going up top. He's got it inside the 30. Racing down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Finds the tight end. The Bearcats get enough for the 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right back to the well. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Pickett. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Would have been a 52-yard field goal attempt from here, so they'll try to pick up the 1st down here on 4th. Under fire. Gets drilled as he throws. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the 1st half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it.
He's looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oh, they're after him. They got it inside the 10. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room.
this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up, but you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
This defense knew coming in that the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that one.
Got it behind the line. It's Simmons. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
This offense is aggressive on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the... Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle at Simmons. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
Quickly out to the tight end. On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Rides the back on the option to give. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the upright. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
Keep it on the ground. There he goes! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Wants to fire on second down. Going for it all. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Nice pickup on the return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Quarterback gets the first down and more. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
He's going up top here late in the game. Pulls it in on the left. Touchdown Bearcats. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And that extra point carries some significance now. A field goal just ties the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with a send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 8 over Michigan State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looking to pass. It's Flores. Fakes to grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll stop him short on third down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. Slings it downfield. Makes a catch, first down and maybe a lot more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Smith. He's out of bounds to stop the clock. Give him 14 on the play.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in.
Looking for a deep man. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
He's out of bounds after picking up 8 yards, but they've got a lot of work to do late. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable.
Going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Burgess Snowfield at Amherst Stadium, home to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna swing it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hutchinson. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man, it's Myers. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in, it's Epps. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Hilltoppers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. A little touch pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean,
It's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver.
And it's almost as if the defense knew that jet sweep was coming. Great job getting penetration at the point of attack, and they were in the backfield, nowhere for the receiver to go.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Hutchinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He wants to take the top off. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Hilltoppers are flying down the field. It'll be a draw. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The option look. He'll pitch it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Hilltoppers will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll sneak and try to surge forward. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Hilltoppers with an absolute gift to start this drive with goal to go. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting a tackle for a loss and not
looking for the end zone. Touchdown, WKU. Great job by the back on the option. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. Going up top. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. While they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hutchinson. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back.
Down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this second and short. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And what a play call. You can feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness, this defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind it, get it to your running back, let him do the rest, chew up some yardage, and make the big play for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man, it's Epps. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grab near the marker. It's West. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the gun. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Topper! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Number 85. Halton in the end zone.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Hilltoppers with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. No room to return. Offense changing the play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it on the outside. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that.
Trying to beat the D deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's up. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Hutchinson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it in. Touchdown, Hilltopper! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this?
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. From the gun, he leads it with the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. QB draw. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Hunt is in the air. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as... Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got a man, it's Epps. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He's looking downfield to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They took it right down to the wire, final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible and they can cash in on those extra practices and bonding time.
It's really a great moment. Like, he worked so hard, and listen, this team, the season didn't go exactly how they wanted it to go, but to end on a high note is really good. And yes, Palmer, talking about those moments, the free vacation, the hotel, the new spot, the new things you get to do, the practice is fine, but extra time with your boys.
No doubt about it. Memories that will last a lifetime. The bowl experience is something today in the college football playoff that gets overlooked a lot, but it still means so much to these players. They worked so hard this offseason. You're right. It was a roller coaster of a season on the field, but they got the win here at the very end of the season to earn that trip.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.